Good evening, everyone. This is Arshad here. Today, I'm going to talk about VBA, how to use VBA, and this is the first code for VBA. Let me uh, start the VBA code. So VBA is basically Visual Basic Application that is used in Excel to do a little bit of macros, a little bit of automation, little bit of things that can be automated. So it's like coding in Excel. So for data science specifically, this is just an introduction of what all we can do in VBA and how to actually start exploring VBA. So I have opened my Excel here. This is a brand new Excel file. I will open it again and we will go ahead and see how we do it. So first thing, what we will do is a button. This is my first button. This is my first macro that I want you to see. We will what we will do is we'll go to a developer tab. So a developer tab is basically where all the macros and all these things lie. So let me just uh, minimize this if it's possible. Show Katona button. Lock. Okay. Okay. So cool. So what we will do is this is the developer tab. So developer tab generally should be available. If it is not available, go to options and go to add-ins, and you can see you can get it from here, and you can go to advanced and you can make sure that you click all the options. So in add-ins there will be an option for Excel add-ins. Go, and then there will be something over here regarding developer. Ideally it should come by itself. If it is not coming, do put in the comments. I will get back to you how to do that. Okay, so now how do we do that? First, we go to developer. Okay, there is an insert option. So first thing is we will create a button. So as we click insert form, the button that you can see from the form control, and we just do a simple the cursor changes to two squares to a cross. So I do it here and I get my first macro name. So I will mention the macro name as my first macro. Okay, so this is my macro. Now what will I do is uh, I have created a button. I'm going to assign a macro to it. So now this is the button. I can rename the button here as my first VBA. Okay, good. So it's something to be really proud about. Okay, so now how to write the code for this is you have to go to, there's something called as assign macro, and I think I've already assigned a macro. Uh, I think what we need to do is we need to do something called a new, and here we need to write a subject. So subject, we can write anything like it depends upon what you are doing. So I can do a button one click, and that is also fine, or I can do my company name, Decoding Data Science. Okay, and I need to enter a message box. A message box. So that message box is basically telling us, hello students, hello data science aspirant, best of luck for your career. So this is done. So this, I have created the subject, and then what I will do, I will save. So note one thing, that I am saving this notebook as an XLXB. So book, I can name it as my first macro 1, and I can save it as XLM. So basically, it is Excel macro enabled. So now it is saved. So I go back to my button, and when I click this, you can see what happens. Cannot run is unavailable. So we have to do something before we run. Click here and then assign macro. We need to assign this decoding data science macro, which is here. Now, after the macro is assigned to the button, hello data science aspirant, best of luck for your career. Something to be proud about. This is your first VBA code, and this is the way we do it. Okay, cool. So now we will go quickly and understand the second VBA code, that is basically more of range, how to do a cell range. So this is a little bit more complicated, I can say, but let's do it. Let's have a try and let's see how it goes. Okay. So here we need to create two buttons because one is a positive higher range, one is a lower range. So what we will do is, again, we go back to insert the usual higher. This is a new button. I can before we do the this thing, before we create the macro for this, we need to first we need to create the second button, then we will do the macro together for both the buttons. Okay. uh, so the here also I'll do. Okay, first of all, what I will do is I'll make this higher, uh, basically the name of the button, because I need to, but I cannot directly click, as you know. I need to do edit text, and then I need to do something called higher, and then similarly something called lower. So now we need to define the macro and work on it. So I need to do a new macro. So there is some issue here. I think assign macro. I need to first of all, I need to make a new name. So I can do decoding one. I can make it higher and lower just for the sake of uh, you can say ease. So and ease to remember. So actually the name of the macro should be such that you are aware what that particular thing is trying to do, so that it's easy for you to go back and change it if required. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a range. So I will take a particular column. So suppose where we are entering the number. So suppose we are entering the number here, just for our reference. I will give it a good blue color. So this is H7, correct? So now I need to go to my macro and I need to call this particular cell where we are putting our number. So let me just give it a try. Okay. Which was it? Can you E7? That's great. So here is our cell number where we are going to enter the value for the macro to run. So we do a value here. Then we see again what is the uh, okay. So this what it does is it makes sure that the range is gone higher. So one. So what we will do is we will have one more class ready wherein we are going to make it lower, wherein we are going to do a -1. So now we have two class macros that we have saved. One is the higher and the other one is a lower. So now we save this, my first macro. Then we go to the sheet. Here, suppose we go and first of all, after creating the macro, we need to assign that macro for this form control, that is the button. This is done for this. Again, we go assign macro, again lower for this. So now the both the buttons are Done. So let us see 1 second. Then what we do is at 7 we put a number 10, and then we do higher. So you can see something in E7 it is happening. So I'm sure in the code I have done, in place of H7 I have done E7. Yeah, you see that? No problem. We go back, we just make it H7, and then we save it, and then we go back, and then when we run it, okay, it is we need to just data. We need to do a refresh. I think we need to just save this, save, close. Okay, higher, no problem. Lower. Assign macro, lower, edit, value -1, and this is -2. So this is just confirming it, and this is how it works. So this is our first macro that is here. So let's open it again, and we'll show you how it runs. Enable content, assign macro, edit. Okay, see the problem? H, H, save. Now we go back. Now we type in our particular color. Here we make it beautiful, and then we make it higher, lower, higher, lower. So this is my first. Second macro, there was a hitch. So we, as programmers, we know what we need to do. Debug. We have debugged it, made sure that the range is for higher it is +1, and for lower it's -1. So actually now you guys may know, ask me, but we don't need this actually in data science. But to be honest to you, this is the introduction to VBA, how we can start VBA, to enter into the world of VBA. This is the basic foundation. You can really build on it. You can use these buttons in your dashboards to refresh reports, to do some of the work that you really want to do and you want to automate it. So this is just a quick introduction. I will be talking more about Excel, VBA. My latest, you can say, passion in this region is Excel, because Excel is widely used in many businesses uh, right now, especially in this region. And I'm doing a lot of trainings and awareness for Excel and the power of Excel. So if any other questions, do put in the comment below, and then I would really like to know. And any other video that you want to watch in the Decoding Data Science group, do let me know. I will prepare it and shoot it for you. Have a great day, and thank you.